Alright guys, welcome back. Turn 54. Okay, sure enough, he has captured this city. I forgot what it's called. That's a PBEM thing. It kind of blocks it. It's in another language, maybe? Saba. Okay. So we evacuated here last turn. Here we are. Has won a battle, so that is our opponent, Nidhyogg. Oh, we were right in our... Well, no, this is not quite right. So this is one of his heroes, Pharaon the Quick, the Ogre. We spotted this army on surface not too long ago. But he's down here in the underground. This is Whispers of the Fallen is what's giving us the vision here. It is a spell of the Necromancer, so... But he's moved back here. I was thinking he was going to kind of like come this way. This way. And attack us, but he's way back there. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Domain invasion. Oh, domain invasion here. Oh, no. Boy. Roaming necromancers. Can't you guys just, like, join our cause or something? Apparently not. They have a mind of their own. Maybe we're going to have to evacuate here, I think. I don't know how we're going to hold this. Domain invasion here, of course. Enemy of the Faith is ready to cast. We ought to go ahead and do that. So that's a nice little buff against our opponent. Devout, he's playing a Theocrat, and support. He has a lot of supports. A lot of support units. Item has arrived. That is garbage. Maybe we gotta sell that. Yeah, last turn, guys, I apologize. We spent... my brain was just fried from all this, and then, like, spending a lot of time actually managing items. Item management between our heroes, so... I don't know, I wish I was faster at this, but I'm kind of a snail. Town of Runak. Got a Sun Guard out, okay. Defending, gearing up to clear that. Creation node, outpost of Klesk. Okay, good. Harvester's Guild has come through. We said that that this can eventually be either... Oh, what is this? That is a haunted boneyard stack. That is a... The undead have risen. But where from? Where is that? Oh, it... Wait, what? Maybe from a cave. There's a cave here. Probably. Well, that's not good. Are they going to come here? Maybe. Or even up here. Anyways, well, in that case, maybe we ought to... Let's just not commit here. We'll do that. This is a long-term kind of... I don't know if the game will go this long, but it's here. Osansi Naga. Got a Guardian out. Some more roaming necromancers. Where are these guys? Oh, right, because this is still up. That's where we spotted that army, by the way. Pharaon. So he went down the cave from that point. Gorg getting a... Spamming the Sun Guard, okay. Chidalis has grown into a metropolis that is here. Wow, okay. And then Draconian Race Governance clear this. We don't know. It doesn't really pertain at the moment. Pulling over to the west underground. Let's get our Banshee moving. Searching for cities of our opponent. I'm not really seeing anything. Okay, there's a bridge. That's his, one of his former cities. He's actually reabsorbed. He's actually reclaimed. Okay. Let's start with the interesting stuff, guys. I don't want to... I think these turns are getting a bit stale, so let's do this. We need to clear Castle of the Lich King, so... But how are we going to be doing it? Like, I'm a little torn on... You have a light... We all have lifesteal. That's not going to work, by the way. We have regrowth. We have some options here. Like, we can be... What are our options? We have 2 Banshees. I don't know how worthwhile that really... They have regrowth. Okay, we've given them regrowth. They have a spirit attack. Well, that's good against the undead. That's good against the defenders here. This is not useful. They have a physical protection and as well as this protection, but they're also weak to spirit. So the death... the Dread Reapers, they have this. They have a spirit attack. Also, if there's a human Deathbringer, more spirit damage and the lost soul. So like we're weak to that, but at the same time we have the physical protection coming in with the regrowth. 44 HP with the 9 armor compared to like this. You have this chance for, I don't know how much they'll use that, slip away. Regrowth. Armor piercing doesn't help. The first strike kind of helps. Polearm's not helping. They have a weakness to frost. Well, that's something. I mean, like they do. They're at 0. They actually have a higher spirit weakness. Wow. What doesn't that? It makes you wonder, right? It's like, is this better? Now Mojamha is coming in. He's the commander. He's giving plus 20%, so it gets further reduced here. It's good. Difference is these have more HP, but not by only 20, and a more higher armor. Ah, dude, I don't know. I don't know how to calculate that. No, we kind of like... This was maybe also a mistake, going for... Why did I put in for this, dude? Like... I don't know, guys. We maybe should have put all of our points into this. Probably would have been a smarter thing to do. Not for this fight specifically, but for like the end game. We'll see. We kind of are... Everything's managed here. We just need to... We just need... Yeah, I'm not going to give you any more. We just need to decide on who's like joining here and who's dropping out. They have spirit weakness, see, so it's like... And this, so like, the Banshee is going to be hitting harder. It really is. It's also more immune to this. It's more immune to the frost damage there. Dang, dude, I don't know. You have reroads. Right. Oh, we have this guy too, but this guy's damage isn't going to hit at all. But he has healing. He has Invigorate. Well, we only have... He's not going to be using that. Mojamha is going to be flying up there. That's our only Tigran. Can they use it on themselves? I don't know. I've never used this. I don't have 0 experience with that. Guy has no regrowth. I think it's just bad. So no... With the 12 armor. But see, doesn't this balance it out? Like, yeah, the Naga have a 12 armor, but this guy has a 9 armor with the physical 60% physical immunity. Man, I hope we don't somehow like screw this up. I've rarely cleared these sites. Okay, the castle like this. Ah, what the heck? All of this, we put these in and all of a sudden this is very likely. Isn't that interesting? Why is that? The spirit damage? Is the game looking at that? What is the game looking at, guys? Are they looking at this? That's not doing anything. Oh, okay, it brings them up to 0. Hey, that's great. Wow, so they're really immune. Okay. Well, let's take the game's word for it. Are we going to be casting? I kind of don't think so. Now, this is a little scary. 3 turns. Surely we're going to finish them, like, before that. Spellcasting, he might disjunct that. He can cast... Actually, where are all our points, guys? Oh, because I just casted... Guys, I just casted that support thing. The strategic spell. Now our casting points are gone. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. You normally shouldn't do that. In case you want to be casting in a combat. But maybe not. Maybe it would have just messed us up here, you know? Yeah, like, just rush them down. Just finish them fast. Here we go, guys. Kind of cross your fingers. I don't know... Oh, by the way, before... There's so many things you gotta... As playing a Necromancer, switch back to this. We need to get this research done. Beautiful, beautiful. So, it looks like it went pretty well. Let's take a look at this. Pretty cool, right? Looks pretty cool. This is gonna be huge, right? Oh, big damage. So the souls, the fire breath. I don't know where the other soul is. Did we kill all of the lost souls here? Oh yeah. So the Divine Vengeance just takes the souls out. Kipper is trolling this guy with the luckiness. They're going for Kipper here. Oof. But then the regrowth comes in. Finished him off. Now the broken spirit, I guess it does work against undead, which is kind of interesting. Well, there's the void implosion, and then there we go. Combat complete. What is now? We already have one of these. We got this from our opponent's hero when he took an attack on us. Butcher's, I've never seen this, Butcher's Poleaxe of Slaughtering. A mythical polearm. Lifesteal, so that will stack, by the way. You know, we already have, like, lifesteal and it's stacking. Up to 4 times. First strike. +2. I think we ought to take this, guys. Yeah, this is great. Our gold is great already. Our economy. Somebody can, you know, this is great. I like it. In fact, I think this is maybe the best weapon we have. I mean, this gives more damage, right? More damage, but this is the most utility. We also have another weapon wielded by Narvek that gives more damage. But this is more utility, and it's good against the heroes, like, and Mojamha's flying in, as you see with Divine Vengeance, so more lifesteal, it's like, that might be our best item that we have. We've all leveled up here. Murabol. Maybe we're holding out for this. I don't know. Master Illusionist. Spirit Shield. We're just going to hold out for now. Kind of the same thing with Kipper. We need to get moving here, so where are we? We're going this way. Wait a minute, our quest has gone this way, though. What the heck? You know, the quest is roaming about. Only 4 turns, oi. If we go this way, we can clear this at the, you know, while on our way, en route. But I kind of wanted to go clearing this now. We can take a, maybe we should take a look in there and see what this thing needs to be healed up. Send this thing. What's in here? Okay, you've got shock serpents, apprentice mages. We're immune to that. We're partially immune. The shock, the lightning damage is good against us. The stun can... I guess the stun can go off, yeah. A Chthonic Guardian. Get a refresh on this. Okay, Rallying Cry. So it gives a morale boost. Defensive Strike. It's a pikeman. Defender bonus. Pikeman damage against our heroes. It's armored. It has a shield. Then you also have the Prismatic Spire shooting. So that's, well, 4 out of the 6 channels are going to be hitting quite nicely on us. Yeah. And then the shock, the fear of being stunned. Yeah, it does work on us, so... And this one has it too. Divine Vengeance, you know, that damage is not... It's half effective. Murabol's damage is not so good. We have other damage types. I don't know. Let's move this stuff. We're gonna capture this city now. I think it's undefended. This was originally taken by the fire. Yeah, it is empty. The Fire Rogues' armies. So we've captured Arberg. Go ahead and we're gonna put in for the raise, I would say. Is there any reason to plundering? I mean, there. You know, what's interesting is there's no sign of our opponent. What if we attempt to plunder here? Good try. And we also take control of a tower. That is the way it works. It is in the domain here. It's here in the domain. He cleared this dungeon, by the way, guys. Look at this is a great site. This is a tremendous site for Deathbringers. This is like back at home, Sekemket. We have a city similar to that. He actually built the Conclave, so he was actually gearing up to do probably Crusaders and maybe Exalted. Probably Crusaders. Production, like... I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, could we be doing this migration and then... But then you got to build the structures. You got to build all the way up to Basilica. That's a long time. That's a lot. It's too greedy. Yeah. What about this thing? Are we gonna just... Maybe we just book it up here. Maybe we can be capturing that city too. Maybe I should have sat... Well, okay, we'll try that, okay? It is a little bit like, what the heck? They were up here, now they're here. What's gonna suck is if we go here, we can clear this and then we come through. And then, if they're down here still, then it's like we gotta go down here. I mean, we don't have to. Actually, guys, we don't have to do any of this. We could just be rushing to try to end the game. That's the other thing. We just don't know what he has. We could be flying our heroes out. We could be buffing ourselves with this, hitting berries. His throne, his city is here. By the way, that brigand hideout has been cleared. There was a brigand hideout here. Here. The tower, there's a tower here that's been raised. Probably by those roaming monsters. Hey, he cleared that ziggurat. I don't know if that was always cleared, maybe. Maybe it was, maybe not. Oh, he's building... Guys, he's building a fort here. Look at that. He just built a fort. That's new. Wow. That's kind of... Remember, we had a plan. That was our plan to put a city here when we plundered the giants. But, well, that fell through, obviously. Well, I mean, how keen are... you gotta ask, how keen are we on doing this? These guys are gonna get blown up, and then it's like you start getting stunned, you're getting pole-armed, you're getting spiked. I mean, we have Naga. We have Naga with regrowth. It's a good thing. I have to say, guys, this is a better way to go. It's just faster, right? It just makes a lot more sense. Hitting here, we could even maybe squeeze this thing in. Not that it matters, and then, taking that, whatever. Hopefully we get the quest in. But then we're here. We're already up here. Versus, like, being back here. This is, who cares? That's not really what's important. Oh, I kind of messed up. I wanted to deselect her. Oh. What are you going to do? Wants to be swimming, okay. These need to be healed up, and we have a couple people to be doing that. The reanimator. This needs to be healed too. These are not. They're not going to be so good in that fight. Well, unless you consider this good. Weakness, huh? I mean, it has no regrowth. Maybe you throw one in for the little buff there for the Banshee's Shriek. This way. These, these things can be just flying. We should be maybe flying these at our opponent. I'm not going to use them here, so... Just fly. Like I don't think we're not at risk here at all, so we ought to just book it up. Just move up. Same with them, like get in position here. This is fine to sit like that, yeah. Actually, wait a minute. Kipper could be healed up here. He's not healing. Yeah, wait a minute. Kipper. Kipper takes priority here, so... What the heck? 22... So you guys go back. Sit with Kipper here. Healing Kipper up. You got one here too. Look at all these wizard towers. What the heck is this wizard towers, guys? Was there some like ancient battle here between... Look at all these wizards. Okay. So this is all done, right? We're all done here. Now we need to pull down this way. We need to manage all of this. He only captured with Saba, so we don't know if he really brought everybody here. Probably. What about this? Are we gonna like... we can't freaking reach, dude. We can be pulling the builder up to get some information here. Where is Narvek? Like, we're waiting on everybody here. Could have maybe... Well, whatever. Triple Mermaid. Could have maybe cleared that. I don't know. Gonna have to manage all that. Builder peaking is a one-way trip. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We get back to here. So we end up making a stand here. We got to bring everybody here. The fear, we outnumber him hugely here, very very soon. Not quite yet. Like, these guys can't make it, right? So builders here, we're all going to huddle here. That's how many? 1. That's 3 stacks. 3 to like 4 stacks here. So 4 stacks. We're going to huddle in these 4 hexes. He maybe has a hard time. 14 with the 1, 2, 3. Just do it. I'm kind of like trying to like calculate it all, but let's just take a look. Okay, there is his army. He's huddled on the far side, I guess. Samba must be on the other side. Should I pull up again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 15. Oh, we can get away from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm completely wrong, guys. I was calculating wrong. We can get way back here. Okay, he's he's here. He's got, if you missed last turn, like, he has healing on every support has healing. That is a Theocrat thing. Okay. This stack, is a Theocrat leader, so he has this, Holy Champions. That's a ton. It's a ton of damage. It's really, really potent against the Necromancer. So these guys are hitting like 15 damage per shot. This is going to go up as well. Like, they hit really hard, and that's why I'm saying, like, we outnumber, but if this stack like stays alive, I mean, they can really mow us down. They can mow through us, and then be healing and healing. So it's going to be, we have to be surrounding his leader. Like, we can actually attack this turn. We could have attacked, we could have sat in the city. Now it doesn't make sense to attack now. Because he has a wall, he's sitting on the wall. We can always attack from this hex, and that won't be the case. So you surround here. Oh, we could build a road. You really could do it. You could set up to do it. But, and then the battle takes place here, not at the city. But it's the same story. We're going to get mowed down. You really need to be surrounding her. Putting as many people, like, jumping in on them. So we're not going to attack. Therefore, this needs to get moving. We can't hit it this turn, so we're going to pull around the side here. Sit here and then look to maybe we'll try. Okay. Like, let's examine this. Like, take this unit. Okay, this is a Draconian Elder. See how great it's a defensive position. Like, we're huddled here, so he's attacking into us. The battle takes place here. with 4 stacks. And he's going to have a hard time with the mountains, but some of his units are dwarves. This can get in the mountains. It's a giant. It can get up there. This can't. These are close enough so where they can. Look at that. So he actually... Like, I'm not looking at everything, but basically he can take the fight with everybody here. He can get enough people on the mountains and then here, and then a fight into us. Will he really attempt it? You know, 2.25 stacks into 4 stacks. He probably won't attempt it, right? But the crazy thing is, guys, he can maybe pull it. He can probably pull it off, really. But you know, you have to ask, is he really willing to risk it? I don't know if even I would. If I was in his shoes, I don't know if I would even try it. But I've seen, you know, if you've been watching this game against this player, El Aramale, we had the same thing happen down in the underground. He had a Theocrat hero. Same story, and we got mowed down. It was rough. Are we going to... We can pull all the way back. Okay, let's start, finish moving everybody. Like, there's no fear to do that. Move. You guys, gonna make some room here. She needs to be healed up. God damn, look how far he can get. I just, you know, part of me doesn't want to be showing myself here. I want to hold way back here, as far back as, like, out of sight. Like last turn, I was talking about how you can actually build a fort right here. No joke. You can build a fort right on the edge of the border. But it's not really it's really not necessary though. It's just not. Yeah. Cool idea, but it's not important. So, like, Einar, you can certainly make it next turn. Can you, like, where are the Deathbringers at? Like, can you make it? No, she cannot. It's going to be very important. I want them to be jumping in on them. They're assassins. They're going to shadow step over the wall. It's important. Yeah. So I guess we're just waiting. So I guess we gotta just... We can let Narvek sit here. We're gonna wait 2 turns before we attack. What about you guys? Even they can't. Well, they can get here. But if they're still standing here, we can't reach. Yeah. Okay, so then just let Narvek sit here. Do we need to be... How much do we need to defend that? Are we even going to sit? Actually, we need to think a little bit about. I mean, he can find us as long as he just summons a cherub. He'll see us here, so it's kind of like it's probably not going to go the way I'm thinking. He'll see us here and then run. Like, I'm thinking for next turn how we're gonna... If we want to do, like, a real surprise attack, how is that gonna work? How are we gonna fit everybody here? You would have to put people here. Here. I mean, all the slots are filled up, basically. So we are gonna have to move up further. Which means he will see us there. So what I'm thinking, guys, is like, okay, we can stand here. This is the best defensive spot. And when he attacks, it will be these 4 hexes. If I want to stay out of sight, which that's what I'm trying to do, staying for... Not that it's probably not going to work, but you should try. You should try to stay hidden. So we're going to stand out of vision here. Well, it gives him more options. He can attack from these 2 onto this, which means only these 4 get brought in, or he can attack from these 2 onto this. Not that he's going to do it, like I said, but you gotta, just in case he does. Which would mean you would have to have a stack here and here to have the maximum, like, you know... Well, if he attacks here, these 3 get brought in. If he attacks here, these 3 get brought in. So... But I don't think enough people can make it. Like, see? Look at that. Isn't that funny? Like they can get... You would have to move somebody up and then... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... But then this is still empty. This stack is still empty. And you don't have anybody there. So what I'm saying is, if he pushes the limit here, and goes for it, knowing that he has like a lot of power, which he does, I think, then he can kind of finagle it. Like, we're going to be missing a full 4th stack. We could split it up into half a stack. but it's not as strong as standing in a 4 here. So maybe we just show ourselves then. Because I don't know if I'm willing to, like... And like I said, he's probably going to find us eventually, so... So what does that look like? You need to put the strongest units in the front. Or am I wrong on that? I'm trying to think back to the other battle. This is like extra precautionary. How do you position against that? In the last battle, we're gonna get attacked head on. So do you want to put the archers in the front so they start shooting immediately, or because the front is gonna get annihilated very quickly. The last fight, that last battle, I put the Sphinxes on the far side, and I ended up regretting it. I wanted that damage up close, and... Yeah, because it's like I put a lot of melee next to him, but it's like... He mowed him down, kind of. Oh my god. Okay, so what the heck? Do we so what do I put? I'm also saying, like, thinking maybe put the chariot in the back. So it's gonna run up later on. Slower. This should be in the front. Put the unit with regrowth in the front? I would say yes. This should... And then we're not, I guess we're not going to build a fort. It's like, it's kind of too late. It's not going to be built, right? And it also takes up a slot, the builder. So get the builder out of here. We got to make room for it. Builder, come back. Those cadavers are half HP, by the way. Boy. You know, putting the range dealers in the back, I guess, you know. How many more do we have? How many more shredders do we have? 1? We have 1 left. And then how many reanimators? 1, 2 reanimators. So maybe you put the reanimators on the kind of like sides here. This one. If he, you know, he's going to put them... he's going to use this mountain hex if he does. this is all precautionary, guys. Like, but probably not gonna happen. I guess we'll do that. They can soak more damage than anybody. So, you here. Even the dwarf should go up there, maybe. Anybody else? Can these reach? Like, you should be able to, yeah. So we have a third reanimator. We'll put it in the back then. So do this. Third reanimator. We have a frostling unit. What the heck? We have a dwarf. We have a draconian. And that's it. So the could put the dwarf up there. What about that? Where's that? Oh, we have another. We have another shredder here. Well, that should go in the back here. Does this thing go in the front? It's gonna get... Well, we're all undead after all. It actually has resurgence. A gold medal cadaver, so... It's kind of a good thing if it... I mean, if we win the fight. Where's the dwarf? I put the dwarf up there, maybe? And then the draconian. Where are you? Here you are. That's probably the best. Put the draconian here. And then we have 2 more slots, basically, to work with. And all we have is crap. We have half HP cadavers. Well, no, we have these cadavers. Maybe we ought to swap those out, so these guys come up. Yeah, swapping out. Right? Yeah, that's all we have, so... Yar! Come on up. Man, is this reckless of me? What the heck? Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we don't get mowed down here, but that's a lot of range power, but they have a lot of healing. But think about it, even if he does take the fight, we'll be here, we'll converge at the next turn, so... Now we ought to, kind of pulling back. Am I really going to... How essential is it that I heal you up? Maybe it's not so essential, right? Just get Narvek up here. Okay. Because we don't know how this is going to go, and then... Do I leave this here or pull it back? And can we be healing those up? We can. I think we should. So these can go here. These can go here. This ought to come up. Maybe the rest of us sit further back, like here. Okay, guys, I think that's a good position. And then what's going on here at this city? That's a production, okay. How's our research coming? Literally 3 knowledge, so we're gonna... If we have any battles to fight, let's see. This is... Well, he could get a cherub over here at it. This is why we've been waiting. He could get a cherub here. So don't commit to that. You need to come on up. Come on. Isn't there like... Look at this. Good thing I didn't move. Oh, that would have been bad. We should be safe right here. So just stand on the road there. Do not move a muscle further. This needs to be evacuated. Oh yeah, get rid of that. Ah, what the heck? It's risky to even be standing there. Okay. So that's done. Oh, right, we gotta do this now. So we're moving... oh, we gotta attack here. We need to be building a bridge here. Can I do a road? Well, yeah, I guess it will build a road. Okay. There's our bridge. It did build a road there. Okay, that's nice. Now we're gonna attack this thing. How are we doing that? The cheetahs, we have a bunch of cheetahs here. They should be on the side, so come on up. Who's taking that clover field? What else do we have here? That's it? That's everybody. Okay, so... I kind of want to be hitting this with the Banshee. I want to send the Banshee... Do I even want to include it here? Fire damage. Well, we can include it, I guess, for the fight. Yeah, you guys landing. Oops. Wait a minute, these guys cannot be hitting that. 4 and then 4, and then 4 is 12. It's too many points. So only a few guys can be, like, you guys can take it. Ah, okay. Going here. You, here. Sun Guard. Cheetah's on the side, and then... like, yeah, I'll throw this in. Hopefully, I hope to God we don't lose it. And then we take the attack, like so. Turning that off. So this should be completing our research here for... Here we go. Very nice. Didn't even lose a guy. Empire quest completed by us. Sage. We are the first to research a tier 6 skill. So that is the Dread Reaper research. We received 2 secret spells completed on turn 53. Okay. So we completed Dread Reaper research. That's the tier 6 spell. And then we've received secret spells. So summon Obsidian Dragon. Wow. Okay, so that's a secret spell. And then Chant of Unlife. This is a secret spell? I thought that the Necromancer actually has this. In like it's a part of the class. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let's take a look at our research now. What do we have? We should put that into this. So dumping the 12 extra into that, but we're not going to be researching that. Where are we going to dump next? This is really non-essential. Dark Gift. Rotten Wall. None of this is these are not good. This we're gonna put in with the combat as we fight battles. Not good. Defensive, we don't need that. So really, yeah, it's like this or this. Raise Undead, huh? Combat spell. That's kind of amazing. I mean, we could finish this. I don't know. It's really not as, I don't think it's so necessary, this game. Let's just dump. I will dump into this. It's a waste of 50, but we can be looking for other stuff. Okay, so right, city awaits its fate. Migrating to. Well, we have some options here, right? We have the Sanctum. This is so altar bound souls. Let's say support buff. What do we want here? You know, Tigran Mystic or Draconian Elder. And then Tigran Reanimator or Draconian Reanimator. The Mystic is not so good. Like, I mean, neither of them are so good against the Dwarf Theocrat. But isn't the Draconian better? Draconian is a pure fire damage. Mystic is a hybrid with Spirit. Reanimator is a... I mean, I guess it's the Reanimators is better, is what you want. Can I get a refresh once again on... Draconian Reanimator has a different channels. They have Bane Fire, right? Yeah, this is way worse, right? You got the Spirit Fire, and then he's playing a Dwarf, so he's kind of... Dwarves are a bit immune to Blight. Nothing's good. It's got to be Tigrans, though. It's... If you're gonna do... shit. If you're gonna do Reanimators, it's Tigrans. If you're gonna do... You know, Draconian Elder, then it's Draconians. I'm going to do Tigrans, because we have the race governance in. We have Invigorate, remember that? Invigorate. Now I'm curious, you know, it's a Dwarf city. Now I'm curious about this. Dwarf Reanimator. They just have black bolts. Alright. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. This is all done. I want to hit this berries with the Banshee, I think. Unless we want to help. I think we want to clear this. Fire damage. Well, we have Sun Guard. Really, the cheetahs need to be healed. Let this thing die. Okay, so... Let's just put it all on him. Maybe. What are you gonna do? Okay, then, you. This shit is not so important. I think we ought to just get the Banshee moving here. Yeah. Okay, you have a fairy, an independent fairy dwelling here, okay? This is all done. Let's, like, finish managing the underground. So what are we doing here now? We have gold now. Boom. We can do everything. We can get this going. Yeah, get the mana. I wonder if we ought to just rush it. But that's good. Yeah. I wonder if I should just move up here. Well, he can always... Well, you know what, guys? If he summons a cherub here, we're just doomed, so... Gonna reach anyways, but, whatever. We'll try that. We'll try the plundering, okay? These guys. What is this? What is this? What is going on here? I think we need to just start going underground. Actually, no, we have to defend ourselves here. Oh no. Yeah, we need to evacuate. This is a goner. Spirit attack. Healing. What the... Hopefully they don't come... I doubt it. I doubt they're going to do that, but you never know. Oi, man. Oi. Come on, come on, up the cave, I guess. I mean, maybe we should just kind of... Dude, I don't know if we can be dealing with them. Now, don't we have another... We have a Deathbringer coming. Okay, that can help. That'll deal with it. Let's just wait here for now, okay? That's kind of done. Settler, okay. Settler's going this way. You, well, you can come help. You can come help deal with those things. Now, I hope putting a unit here doesn't entice them to go here instead. That's what the last thing I want. Maybe you hang around. I want you to hang back. Like maybe here, okay. Okay, that's everything. We just got to manage the cities now. The underground's all managed. Uh-huh. These cities are managed. Yeah. We gotta manage up here, though. Good. That's in progress, good. We can rush it. 200 gold. Rushing it. $170. That's going to take 3 turns, guys. And we have a siege workshop. What? We're growing in 5 turns, though. Maybe that might make the difference. What do you guys think? I'm always bad at this rushing business. Rushing when you have the gold for it. like our income's great, so why the hell not? I don't know. This is a merch city. This is... like, it's really not about these draconian elders. What's the point of that? I suppose they can come help us down here, though, clearing this. Not so good there, though. Good here. I say we just kind of... this is fine. I mean, you do have to worry about cherubs, though. That's true. Maybe we ought to just... let's get one out. Get a couple out, even. And, you know, come defend over here. That's a lot of gold. Like we said that we're waiting. $166, $170. It should go through, guys. Like, it should... Yeah, it should be enough in 5 turns. So maybe just let it go. Just wait the 5 turns, and then we can do them 1 every 2 turns instead of every 3 turns. Saving gold, and it kind of lines up. Okay. Okay, so this is, yeah, and then the Sun Guard here, I don't know, but... Well, we said we can get the mana rolling there, I don't know. And then, you know, now it may be time. Let me, one sec, let me just look at this. This is one you might want to rush, by the way. I mean, even this is like, I don't know. I'm bad at that, guys. I'm really bad at knowing how to. Like, do I need to be saving up this gold or what? We'll hold off a little bit, okay. And then the spellcasting, okay, that's the last thing. Now we have a couple options here. We can summon. What do we want? We can start summoning this. We can start summoning this. How do you... What the heck? What is this? An obsidian dragon, huh? Big damage, weakening breath. Why is it such a low attack? Only an 8 breath attack? Oh, it can weaken them. That's kind of a huge buff to our Deathbringers, isn't it? It's a buff for us as a Necromancer. Our poison will be hitting through much harder. That is good. So then you compare that to like a well, we know this Dread Reaper, life drain, invoke death. So the dragon is more of a the dragon is almost like it's kind of a support. I mean, it is a damage dealer, but it's you're taking it for the weakening breath, so it's a buff. This is more like this thing gets shit done. But I'm kind of thinking with the I'm thinking because he's going to disjunct again. What I'm thinking is we reinforce this a bit. Where is it? Enemy of the Faith. Let's start reinforcing this, okay? Because we're going to be fighting here soon. There you go. There you go. All right, guys. Just one last kind of glancing at this. Hopefully, am I trolling with this? What do you guys think? Like I said, guys, he's very. I mean, we outnumber, but how strong are we really? These are not so. I mean, it's got a lot of range follow up. It's true, but they have a lot of healing. They have a lot of healing, so they hit really hard. They're mowing us down, and then they're healing. And he's got 2 heroes, and he has a King Shock Serpent. The healing, dude, like, yeah. And we're all kind of spread out here. So what if he, like, kills everybody and then... It's probably not going to happen, but like I said, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, I will catch you in the next turn.